Okay, here's Steven himself, so let's see what he's doing here. So he's interested in rare stones, huh? Well, I don't think you're gonna find any rare stones in here, that's for sure. Unless, of course, you count the Everstone as being some sort of rare stone, but as far as I'm concerned, the Everstone is far from rare, that's for sure. Anyway, in exchange for giving him the letter, he's going to give me the TM for Steel Wing, which I will put on Skarmory later on, since I don't think Skarmory gets a whole bunch of decent moves upon leveling up, so yeah, I think it only makes sense if I do that. So he's telling me if I keep training, I could potentially become the Pokemon League champion. That's sort of ironic, considering he is the champion in Ruby and Sapphire. But here, he's more of a super boss. In the original Emerald game, I think his team was around, like, level 70-ish. But in this game, Emerald 386, oh boy. The fight against him is going to be really tough. So yeah, when I eventually get to that point in the game, hopefully I could be prepared. Because yeah, I'm going to be in for one huge fight. Anyway, with our business here done, we now get to move on with the game. Oh yes, if you actually did this place first, then I think you could actually go to Slateport City right about now. Even if you didn't do the Dewford Town Gym. Yeah, that's one thing I always notice when I play a game like this. I did say previously that occasionally I go inside the Granite Cave first, and then I go to the Dewford Town Gym. But if you want to do that first, then by all means, go right ahead and do so. Okay, so now we get to head to Slateport City to do the other thing that Mr. Stone assigned us to do, deliver the Devon goods. And all these water routes here, yeah, we're going to come back to them a lot later in the game. Same for the water routes we were sailing through last time we were sailing. Okay, we're below the area of Slateport City, but I'm not going to go there quite yet, even though I could possibly do that, so that way I could maybe heal up my Pokemon, but maybe I won't do that. Depends on how much damage I actually take from the trainers here. Okay, I got the Soft Sand from this little girl here. If I actually started off with Mudkip, maybe I could have given the Soft Sand to Marshtomp, so maybe I could raise its ground-type moves. Because Mudshot does pack quite a punch, actually. Oh, I actually didn't realize that this Ether was here. I do know some of the locations of these hidden items, but... okay, is there anything here? What about down here? Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I kind of had a hunch that there was something there. I'm not really sure how I knew that. I guess it was just an instinct or something. So yeah, there's a few trainers around here, so I'm going to fight them as quickly as I can. Anyway, with Legends Arceus coming out this Friday, I think we should address the elephant in the room. So it appears that the final evolution for the starters, the Hisuian starters, no, the final evolution for the starters now have Hisuian forms. But the problem is, we didn't really get to fully see them, we can only see them as silhouettes. Just seeing the silhouettes kind of reminds me of the time where the Generation 5 starters were first revealed. Yeah, it kind of brings back a few memories. Oh shoot, I forgot to heal up. Oh well, doesn't really matter anyway. I don't think these guys are gonna pose much of a threat to me. Anyway, even though I can't really see the starters quite yet, I want to take a look at Hisuian Decidueye for just a second. Even though it's just a silhouette, I want to say one thing about it. I think its head, or whatever it's supposed to be, it kind of looks like Roxy's hairstyle. If you don't know who she is, she's the gym leader from Pokemon Black and White 2. I don't know if you remember her or anything, but yeah. When I first saw Hisuian Decidueye, that was my sort of first impression. It kind of reminded me of Roxy's hairstyle for some reason. I'm not really sure why that's the case. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of backstory or something like that on the way Hisuian Decidueye looks. Okay, I'm gonna fight this trainer here first because, yeah, I don't know if you can see, there's actually some... Oh, hold on a second. Okay, here's Roxanne. Yeah, I did allude to the fact that she is going to call me later on, so that way she could register herself in my Pokénav. And it looks like the time is right now. So yeah, so from now on, every time I beat a gym leader, he or she is going to register themselves in my Pokénav for a potential rematch later on. Okay, as I was saying, you can see some trainers under these parasols. Yeah, I think some of them are actually easy to miss, not gonna lie. But when I played Emerald for the first time, I think I had a hunch where they were. I'm not really sure why they did that, considering the fact that Ruby and Sapphire didn't do that, but whatever, I found them nonetheless. Anyway, back to the fully evolved starters, which now have Hisuian forms. Yeah, that was my first impression when I saw Hisuian Decidueye. Okay, it's kind of surprising to see Surf at this point in the game, but coming from a Zigzagoon, which has not so impressive special attack, not special defense, excuse me, yeah, it wasn't going to be much of a problem. Although I will admit one thing, sometimes I occasionally throw some special attacking moves on my normal types, that being Zigzagoon. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, forgot to talk to him. My bad. Okay, what do we got for the trainer tips? Okay, whatever you say. Okay, there's a sailor to my right, and there's somebody under that parasol, so I guess I'll switch Grovyle up first since Curlia gained a level. I don't want Curlia to get a whole bunch of levels, even though I do want it to get Psychic pretty soon, because I'm actually 3 levels away from Curlia learning Psychic, and hopefully I can do that sooner than I think. So yeah, whatever the starters will look like when they eventually get revealed, or maybe they are revealed, I'm not really sure if they are. The point is, I just saw silhouettes, I'm pretty sure everyone else has saw the silhouettes too, and Hisuian Decidueye reminds me of Roxy's hairstyle. I'm not really sure if there's some kind of origins to the way it looks or something. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier on. Sorry about that, I just couldn't think of the word in time. But as for the other two, I'm not really sure what to think about it. Oh, Screech? You know, that could actually be pretty useful. Let's see. I guess I'll get rid of Absorb since I don't think Absorb is doing a whole lot of damage, and Screech could actually come in pretty handy, just in case I need to soften up an opponent of some sort. Even though Grovyle's attacks are all special, still, it could possibly come in handy when you least expect it, so that's why I taught Grovyle Screech. Oh yeah, looks like I really need to heal up, but maybe I'll do that off screen. So yeah, as for the other two Hisuian starters, well, I'm not really sure what to think about Hisuian Typhlosion, even though it's still just a silhouette. But still, it does look kind of different. Although I will admit one thing, the way Typhlosion looks in, say, Generation 6 when the sprites became 3D, yeah, that kind of caught me off guard because, yeah, it kind of looks weird without its flames. Same thing for Cyndaquil and Quilava. Okay, there's a hidden item right next to this guy over here, a heart scale. And there's an item right over here in front of these two who are conveniently hidden under these two parasols. Okay, I'm not really sure if there's any more hidden items around here. Let me see if I could try and find it. Oh wait, I think there's one over here. Alright, there we are. Yeah, I played these games for years, so I guess that's how I knew I found some of these hidden items. Oh yes, if you unintentionally run into these trainers, you better make sure that your Pokemon are healed because, like I said previously, I'm not too sure if too many people know that these two are actually under the parasols. Oh yes, I believe this generation marks the first appearance of Azurill over here. Yeah, I'm not really sure why they had to make a baby Meryl. I'm not really sure if that was necessary or not, since, I'll be honest, I think Meryl could actually look like a baby, but to be honest, I'm not really sure what significance Azurill is supposed to resemble. Yeah, when you first look at it, you kind of think that, maybe it's a water type, but no, it's actually a normal type. I think it ends up becoming normal fairy later on, in Gen 6, I believe. Or maybe just pure fairy. No, I think maybe it is normal fairy. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that because I've never used Azurill in my life. And ouch, that acid really hurts. Okay, doesn't really matter anyway. Considering the fact that my defense got lowered, I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. So yeah, I'm not really sure what was the point of making Azurill or something, considering the fact that I kind of think that Meryl looks like a baby or something. That's just my opinion. Feel free to disagree. And just like other babies, they can't breed because, yeah, that seems kind of messed up when you think about it. And this game, Emerald 386, I do like the Pokemon that I am seeing here since, yeah, it is pretty modified. Okay, let's use Bullet Seed on this Meryl over here since I kind of said that Meryl is kind of bulky, but I'm not really sure if it really is. Yeah, I think this is a lot better than Absorb, by a long shot. Oh yeah, and as for Bullet Seed here, I think it's a lot better in this generation because I seem to remember using Bullet Seed in future generations like say Gen 4 and... no wait, just Gen 4. But when I used it there, yeah, Bullet Seed completely sucks, so yeah, I never bothered using Bullet Seed in future generations because of how suckish it is. Although I will admit one thing, the skill link ability you see later on, yeah, that's a pretty nifty ability, especially if you combine it with the King's Rock. I haven't done that quite yet since I don't really do competitive battling, but maybe I'll do that when I really want to. Okay, and now over here we got the Seashore House, which contains more trainers here, and if I defeat all the trainers I get half a dozen of Soda Pop. Okay, she's doing a little bit of a rhyme here. Kind of reminds me of some kind of rap or something. So yeah, the Seashore House, there's 3 trainers here, but I believe there's a little bit more trainers in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, which is pretty convenient considering the fact that I can use the experience a lot more. I do remember in Rising Ruby and Sinking Sapphire, the people here had some pretty interesting Pokemon. I think some of them had the starters, like say Totodile and even Oshawott, or I could be wrong about that. That's just something I remember, and I was actually kind of giddy to see Pokemon like that being used, considering, well, it is a fan-made game, so it only makes sense if Pokemon like that are being used. Oh yeah, the beauty class here, I believe they give out at least a decent amount of money. Yeah, 1600 is not exactly a whole lot, but to me, I think it is, especially when you fight these people again later on. So yeah, I'm going to try and level up Grovyle a little bit, and maybe I'll switch back to Kirlia when I really want to. Okay, against the Wingull, that could be kind of nerve-wracking because, yeah, Wingull is part flying type, so yeah, Bullet Seed is not going to be super effective. But not that it really matters. I'm not really sure what Wingull's moveset is by heart. Oh, Wing Attack? Oh, ouch, that's going to hurt. Okay, well, ask a silly question, you get your answer. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what Wingull's moveset is by heart, but I got to witness it firsthand. Okay, what else does this guy have? Okay, I think I better get Grovyle out of there. There is one more trainer in the corner there, even though I think some people actually tend to miss that trainer since, well, yeah, since he is kind of small, so yeah, I think it's pretty understandable that some people actually miss that trainer. Not me, since I actually take a look around the place. Okay, I think I'm actually doing pretty decent this time around, one-shotting these Machops. Oh, I was just talking about some starters not too long ago. This guy's a Totodile. Interesting. Okay, but I don't think it has any Ice-type moves at this point in the game, so Grovyle should be okay. Okay, I want to say my Overgrow ability has been activated, but to tell you the truth, I'm not too sure about that. I want to do some quick math in my head, but yeah, I'm not really sure if my health is below 1/3. So yeah, there's that. Okay, and the little kid in the corner, I believe he only has one Pokemon on him, so yeah, I'm going to fight him since I think I still have some time on me. I believe he's going to have a Wooper on his team, so yeah, this battle should be over pretty quickly. Okay, I want to... Oh, actually, no, he has 2 Pokemon, not 1. Okay, I don't know why I thought he had 2. I did remember he had a Wooper, but I'm not really sure what his other Pokemon is, but whatever. So yeah, with Legends Arceus coming out Friday, I really hope that the game designers actually surprise us because, judging by what we saw in the trailers, yeah, I think we're in for a whole ton of surprises. Especially when it comes to the Hisuian Pokemon being revealed. Well, not all of them are being revealed, but still. The final evolution of the starters in the game, that was revealed, and other Pokemon as well. And I'm pretty grateful about that. Well, it depends on what their stats are, and whatever their stats are, maybe I'll use them. Okay, this kid is alluding to the move Surf. You can get rid of this inner tube. Yeah, I seem to remember these kids always complain about their inner tubes. Okay, and for beating all these trainers, I'm going to get half a dozen of Soda Pop, which heals up 60 HP. Okay, with that done, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace.